everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We are still here at Pericles' Symposium, which is really just a fancy name for a party. But now we actually have the opportunity to talk to a few people and maybe find out a little bit about our mother. So let's have a look at our quest journal, because we got like 2 quests in the previous episode. One is this, get information from Sophocles. I think we did talk to him briefly in the previous episode, so let's see if we can find him again. Well, apparently for some reason he's in the kitchen now.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Well, I don't really have a horse in that race. I'm not even entirely sure what your fight is all about. So no, I'm not here to mock you for it. That wasn't a fight. I'm looking for clues. You're a rich, arrogant ass. I don't really know him well enough to make that kind of assessment. But yeah, for Cassandra's standards, that certainly wasn't a fight.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
Right.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
Well, at least he's honest about it.
He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus, exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
Neither do I, Cassandra.
You don't.
So you say that he might know something and he might be willing to talk about it if he was drunk. Let's get Euripides drunk, so you want to make a scene. Well, maybe he does, but if it helps me, sure, let's do it.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Okay. Well, sure. I guess I can help you with that. So apparently, people from Argos have like the reputation of drinking a lot. Anyway, let's ask a few questions. Why did Pericles invite you?
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
He's a bit
I'm
arrogant.
sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
So why exactly are you so upset about Euripides?
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
Okay, so basically I need to get him drunk so you can sneak out of the kitchen and leave this place unseen for some reason. But if I get him drunk, he might be willing to tell me about my mother. So it's a win-win situation. Sure, let's liven up the party.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Okay, but I mean, I want to get Euripides drunk. I don't really care about Aristophanes. But okay, I need to get some wine. Wine could be useful in getting Euripides drunk. Well, let's see. I guess we can talk to the slave again.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your dry wine, I'm here for your sweet wine. Do we want to mess with Aristophanes? Sure, let's do it.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Alright, there we go. I got the wine. Now let's go and talk to Euripides.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Well, don't call me it. Yes, why are you doing that? I have a name. I do.
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
True.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When
does
I need
not
to relax,
entertain
I start
much,
to fight.
Right.
For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
Well, I actually brought you some wine, and I'm kinda glad I picked the sweet one, because that Aristophanes guy is kind of a jerk. You should have a drinking competition. I'm here to serve you. Why don't you help me first? Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to ask.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Right. Let's have some wine. How about a competition?
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Okay, well, I guess we can arrange that. Why not talk to Sophocles? Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what's up between the two of you.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Okay, well, I mean, that is something that you have to work out amongst each other. So, why did Pericles invite you?
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
That's interesting, because Cleon told me that, like, Pericles is the typical politician. But apparently, people kind of think the same about him. But okay, let's have a drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Alright, he likes it. That's good. Let's have another drink.
Ready for more?
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
But apparently he's too proud to just stop the competition and concede, huh? Let's have another one.
You ready for another?
This wine
And
is
there we
terrible.
go.
I like you. Who brought you here?
Well, I guess
I
you
brought
won the
myself.
competition.
I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Right, Hippocrates. Well, that's an interesting lead. So we got some information out of him, but I guess I will still talk to Sophocles. Maybe he has more information for me.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
Yep, pretty much. He can't even see straight. Well, his friend is actually a lot more drunk than he is, but I think it'll suffice.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway.
Well, that's a bit of a downer.
If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
I will, I guess. Okay, so, apparently he doesn't actually has any information for us, but I think we have what we wanted. And, I mean, we still have a second lead that we can follow up on. Oil and Love. Get information from Alkibiatis. Yes, that's the guy who burst into the room almost naked in the previous episode, right? I feel, realistically, he should have been completely naked, because, I mean, the ancient Greeks weren't really all that concerned with nudity, so him wearing that little loincloth was mostly for our modern sensibilities, I feel. I think he probably would have been completely naked if something like that had happened. And I'm sure Alkibiades is like a real person as well. I'm familiar with that name, although I don't know a whole lot about him, but he's like a real historical person, so let's talk to him. Apparently there's like another room over here. Oh, well, I think we might be interrupting something here, Cassandra.
Someone's being hurt.
Open
this door or I'll kick it in!
I don't think that's what's going on here.
Don't
Oh,
mind
dear.
her. She likes to
Oh dear.
watch.
Okay.
Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Why do you talk like that? I know, it's supposed to be seductive, but it's kind of strange. I'm looking for someone. Sounds like quite the party. Well, obviously.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
I can see that.
We're out of oil again.
Ali?
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
Yeah, I feel that he's supposed to be like fully naked, and the loincloth is just because, you know, video game and so on. Well, as it happens, I already have your oil because I took it from the kitchen in the previous episode, so I guess I'll just give it to you.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
So you're saying you're just providing a little bit of escapism for hard times. Okay, I can appreciate that. Let's get these clothes off. I mean, he doesn't really have any clothes on anymore. Or are you talking about your own clothes, Cassandra? I'm only here for information. Well, okay, under one condition. The goat stays outside, okay?
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable
She's
Athenian
talking about her
robes.
clothes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another goat?
Please not. Well, that was fast.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Well, I can understand that you are probably an expert on that topic. You must mean the hetera. Oh, I see. You can't be serious. Yeah, I mean, basically prostitutes. I mean, a very specific type of prostitute. They were quite well educated in the arts, especially like music and classical literature. So they could make like intelligent and educated conversation with their clients. So it's not just like any kind of prostitute. So you think she may have joined the hetera?
The Hetera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Alright, I am not going to keep you any longer.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay, so basically I have two leads now. Corinthia and Argos. And one of them might be right. Okay, that quest is finished. So what am I going to do now? Apparently I'm going to talk to Socrates again. Sure, let's do it.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
Oh, please
You really
not.
intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
It can't be that important. I'm intrigued. Well, okay, I'll bite. What exactly are you arguing about?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Well, I think I actually agree with Socrates here. Apparently the other guy is not. Okay. Rulers are unjust. This is a waste of time. I don't know. I mean, this seems to be a little bit of an overgeneralization. And this doesn't answer the question at all. I mean, this is not like even the opposite of the first option. It's just like avoiding the question. Yeah, I don't know. Let's pick this one. It might be a little bit too broad, but there certainly are many unjust rulers around here.
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You're contradicting yourself. I'm done talking about this. I'm honestly not sure what point you're trying to make here.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
Okay.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on them.
Okay. Because I was so annoyed.
Aspasia.
Oh dear. Well, look at that.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Oh? What do you mean by that? You've been spying on me. I did what was necessary. That wasn't me. Well, it seems like she knows more about us than we would expect, so I don't think there's any point in denying it.
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
Yes, thank you. They'd be fine if I had my weapons. I would prefer to have my weapons.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for my mother. I'm trailing a woman. Well, I guess we may as well be upfront about it, since apparently she already knows quite a few things about us.
I've been searching for a woman named Myrine, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alkibiatis gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
Mostly.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
What does that mean?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for.
All right,
Now do
so
me
I
a
just
favor
got
and get
a
Pericles
third
to
lead.
come down here and greet his guests.
That was actually some pretty useful information. All right, looks like I have talked to everyone. I mean, I might be able to talk to some of the guests again.
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Sure, let's talk.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
Okay, so you're a supporter of Cleon. Cleon is great, let's talk about why I'm here. Cleon is an idiot. I'm not sure if I would go that far. Again, at the moment, I find it kind of hard to fully judge all of these characters and, you know, their plans and whatnot. Let's talk about why I'm here. Cleon is great. I don't know, let's try this one.
I'll change the subject again. I'm looking for someone. A Spartan woman.
Spartan? Hopefully she's dead in the gutters. It's better than those mongrels deserve.
I wonder, if you found the woman, even if you saw her with your own eyes, would you believe her existence to be true?
This is getting nowhere. Forget it.
If you don't want to discuss that, then what?
I don't know. Maybe we're just going to talk about Pericles.
If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
Good question.
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Okay, so that's why he invited you, because he doesn't trust you. But yeah, I don't think I will get any useful information out of these guys.
This has been useless. Here.
Yeah, they just want to debate politics and philosophy. But let's see if we can talk to anyone else, like Phoebe, for example.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
I didn't just get here. I mean, I've already spent like some time with Alkibiatis. I'm not sure how long that took, but hopefully more than 10 seconds.
Dionysus, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing?
Nope. But I guess I will ask for the rules.
What did you have in mind?
One of us will sing, then the other, and then back again. We'll take turns making verses, and whoever makes the best is the winner.
Okay, so we went from a drinking competition to a singing competition. I don't do singing games, nothing like a good drinking song. Okay, I have to admit, I'm kinda tempted. I wanna hear Cassandra sing, so let's pick this option.
Let's do this.
I want to play too, but who should start?
I don't really care, but you're a bit of a jerk, so I'm going to make you start.
I think you should, Aristophanes.
Fine. But let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Pericles' walls aim to contain us all within.
Okay, that was terrible.
The Spartan hordes outside eat your cattle and children alive. They dance at your walls. They don't rain, but they squall.
Pericles guarantees death for us all.
Great.
Oh, so bring your merchants.
This is escalating a lot.
If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war.
Okay, he's even worse than Aristophanes.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be spillers. It is war, war.
Oh God.
War.
What did I do? What did I do? What did I bring upon this place?
Collect your weak and collect your sinners! Line them up at the phalanx dinner! This is war! War! War!
Well, you don't have anything for that?
Guts and let them spill it! This is war! War! War!
She has some very aggressive
The stupid
drinking songs.
sweepers, the genius teachers, all just meats and juice and liver.
Oh dear. Suddenly I'm on a
So
timer
grab
here.
your spears and grab your daggers! Plunge them deep in! Heroes they'll make us! This is war! 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 This is... War! War! War!
War, war, war!
War, war, war!
Oh god.
Enough, enough! You're a great singer!
The best! Ha! You should act in my plays.
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has turned out much better than I ever could have expected.
Okay, apparently I just got some money for singing a drinking song. Well, that was interesting. It was a bit unusual to have like a timer for your choices. So I wonder if the result would have been different if I picked like the other options. Now, from what I could see from the choices, one seemed to be like more aggressive, and the other option may have been like more sad and somber. And I tried to pick like the more aggressive options, and I mean, she wasn't really singing, she was more like screaming. So I guess that makes sense for a Spartan.
You should find Hippocrates in Argos. I'm sure he'll help you.
Right. I will try to do that. Anyway, let's make sure we haven't forgotten to talk to anyone else. I'm sorry for tossing over your dodge. Can I talk to her again? Well, maybe.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
Okay, but first I have to return from her friend.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Okay, apparently he's done for the night. And I don't think I've been up here so far. Maybe I should look around. Oh, this actually might be Pericles. He was supposed to be somewhere up here, right? And if I talk to him, that's probably going to end my visit here at the symposium. So again, let's make sure that I haven't missed anything downstairs before I leave this place. But yeah, this was like a fun little diversion, I'd say. Sometimes it's nice not to have like the usual, kind of infiltrating forts, fighting, killing soldiers kind of quest, but something that is a little bit different. Okay, I think I'm good. Let's go upstairs and talk to Pericles. Yeah, he's definitely not interested in attending his own party. I can see that.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Why is that? Aspasia sent me, don't blame Phoebe, stop hiding from your guests. It's not Phoebe's fault.
Phoebe did nothing wrong. Aspasia asked her to let me in.
Of course she did. I can't say I'm thrilled about going down and speaking to everyone.
Obviously.
Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You
I
really
wouldn't
don't
know.
want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Alright, I guess I can kinda understand that. So yeah, let's ask a few questions here. First about Phidias.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know
Yeah,
he's
the cult.
delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
And yeah, what about your friend that you apparently had ostracized?
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
But I mean, if he was like in danger here in the city, he could have just left on his own will. Why the ostracism? That seems a little bit convoluted. But okay, why would you send Metiochos somewhere dangerous? Yeah, that's a good question too.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Alright, well, apparently I have something to tell you. I'm not exactly sure what. Maybe it's about what I found out about the cult.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying.
Yes.
This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
You should take this threat seriously. I'd be worried about Athens too. Yeah, both, kinda. But I feel, the cult is definitely a threat he should take more seriously.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Well, I did at least got a few leads, so I would call it a win. So, apparently we're done here now, and now we can leave the symposium. The question is, how? Guess I have to go down again. I mean, I might be able to just jump over the wall, but let's try to do it the proper way.
You look tired.
Only of conversation.
And a few
I think
other
that's
things.
the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I think it's time for me to go.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to Chios, I'm going to Argolis, I'm going to Corinthia. Well, all of it, I just haven't really decided on what order. I know that Chios is one of the islands, so maybe I'm going to start with that place. We will see.
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think...
Yeah, I heard about that.
My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Alright, looks like we're done with the symposium. And we have quite a few tasks ahead of us now.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
A mission?
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Good luck with that, I suppose.
Bye, Cassandra!
But yeah, this might be a better life for her than back on Kefalonia. Okay, so, we're done with that quest, and I think we just got some new information about cultists, right? Let's have a look at that. Okay. We have some information about this guy. An Attica fort Polemarch knows a cultist. Find him or continue your Odyssey. An Attica fort Polemarch. Well, I haven't uncovered a lot of forts in Attica so far, but I guess I can take over a few forts in the area. Also, apparently we have like a new side mission over here, citizenship test. Oh no, it's with Socrates. Well, that's probably going to be annoying again. Anyway, let's have a look at the new quest that we got. First, do no harm. Okay, this is for Hippocrates. To find a girl, that's the one in Corinthia. And Island of Misfortune is the one on Chios. Okay, so apparently I can do them in whatever order I like. So where would that be? Argos. Okay, that would be down here, Argolis. And the other one, Corinthia. Oh, hang on a second. Where would that be? Over here. Okay, well, it's actually all pretty close, but Chios is kind of the closest, so maybe I'm going to start with that. I'll head over to the island and check out that place. Now, we have like a lot of uncovered region here in Attica, so maybe I will, off camera, explore these regions and check out what kind of viewpoints we have here. Maybe we have some more side quests in the area that I want to pick up first. We also have like the one quest that I got from Cleon. I think it's somewhere in here. Also, look at all of these quests. What the hell is going on with that? It's just getting more and more. Okay, this is somewhere in Attica, so maybe I can find the spot where this is supposed to be and we can do this before we leave Attica. But yeah, I think this might be like a good place to end the episode, and we have lots of choices for the next episode, and maybe we will actually continue with some side missions before we head out for one of our new main missions. But for now, let's end the episode. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.